Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Today, we're going to present about nuclear fission and fusion by Hafizi bin Nur Habibullah, Muhammad Amar Fahmi bin Ismail, and Muhammad Iqmal Hakimi bin Zainal. Firstly, we're going to go through the history. Nuclear fission of heavy element was discovered on December 17, 1938 by German Otto Hahn and his assistant Friends, and explained theoretically in January 1939 by Lise Meitner and her nephew Otto Robert Friends. For nuclear fusion, in 1929, Robert Atkinson and Friends used the measure mass of light element to predict the large amount of energy could be released by fusioning small nuclei. Next, the definition of fission. The process of breaking up of nucleus of heavy atom into two or more or less equal fragments with release of large number of energy. For definition of fusion, nuclear fusion is the reaction in which two or more nuclei combine, forming a new element with a higher atomic number, which are more protons in the nucleus.
Type of fission reaction. There are two types of fission reaction, which is uncontrolled chain reaction and controlled chain reaction. For uncontrolled chain reaction, a chain reaction is an ongoing series of fission reaction. Billions of reactions occur each second in a chain reaction. Uncontrolled chain reactions are very fast. Example of uncontrolled chain reaction is nuclear bombs. During detonation of nuclear bomb, when nuclear bomb detonates, then it undergoes uncontrolled fission reaction. Second is controlled fission. Controlled fission chain reaction is only one neutron from each fission goes on to produce another fission. For example of controlled chain reaction is nuclear reactors. In nuclear reactor, for generation of electricity is done by controlled nuclear fission reaction take place in nuclear reactors. Generally, element is barium and cadmium is used to control the fission reaction. That is why in nuclear reactor, controlled rods are made up of either barium or cadmium. Next is chain reaction. Several heavy elements such as uranium, thorium, and plutonium undergoes both controlled and uncontrolled fission, as shown in following figure. A chain reaction occurs when a critical mass of uranium undergoes fission. When neutron hits uranium nucleus splits into smaller nuclei and some more neutrons. These neutrons hit more uranium nuclei and releasing a large amount of heat and energy that produces an atomic explosion.
There have two types of application that can be found in fission and fusion. For fission, it can be used for nuclear power plant. Fission is used to produce energy and heat. For control rods, a controlled chain reaction in a reactor can be used in nuclear power plant to produce electricity. For atomic bomb, explosive fission reaction used to create atomic bomb. For application of fusion, it can be used for electricity. Nuclear fusion used to produce electricity. Abundant fuel supply, deuterium from seawater and excess tritium used fuel. For the last, fusion reactor. It can be used to make less radiation than the natural background radiation. For a conclusion and review, nuclear fission is a large nucleus split into several small nuclei when impacted by a neutron, and energy is released in this process. For nuclear fusion, several small nuclei fuse together and release energy. This is the difference between fission and fusion.